6 rookies last year.
I know.
6.
I know. Rookies this year is going to be a different thing. That's really a big part of my last piece of my puzzles here with this ranking.
Yeah. I see, according to the rundown, you are to ask me about the rookies.
Oh, damn.
I saw that.
I am. You're right. I forgot this little curveball. All right, so rookies, top 40. If it comes in and win, and this is Dave.
Dave's a ninja.
Dave's a ninja.
Look
Thank
at me
you for
helping
that.
you
Way
with
to
the
go.
social
That was
media.
almost a Matthew W. moment right there.
Makes me feel good.
If it comes in and win now with a generic Team A as per usual, I guess he's trying to say that's how I do my rankings, which is what I do. Everybody's on the same team.
Yeah.
Right? So this is what rookies would you put in your top 40s? At Dave Ninja saying, then Pickett's the guy. Maybe Ritter and Corral as the Darnolds and Daltons of the world vanish into the ether as your high-end backups at the dregs of the list.
Wow.
All right, so first off, rookies, like what's your feel there? You think you got a feel for me, and what do you think I'll do there?
First of all, props to Dave's a ninja for working in ether.
Yeah, ether.
And dregs.
Right.
It's a first.
A lot of good words there.
Okay, so do I think you will work in a rookie? Well, first of all, let's start from 10,000 feet. There's no damn way you're going to have 6 like you did last year.
No.
Okay, I'm going to say that. I will put the over-under on rookies that you have in the top 40 at 2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll say you'll have...
It's a fair number.
You'll have Corral and Pickett.
Okay.
35 or below.
Right.
Maybe 38 or below.
Right.
I could see 38, 39.
Hey, you're not. I don't think you're going to be far off with those projections.
I wouldn't have any of them this year.
It's tough. I'm not sold they are yet.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, I don't have my, like I said, I'm not definite on my list here yet.
Right.
Those are some of the back end roster decisions I gotta.
There you go.
I gotta figure out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say with Pickett, he's the obvious one because he went highest. I think the way he was described and what I saw is that he's right now, he comes into the league as kind of like a skill set of a really, really well-trusted backup.
Right. He's ready.
And that's what Mitch Trubisky
Sure.
is. And I don't think he'll beat out Trubisky. So I think Trubisky's going to be the guy in Pittsburgh.
Well, yeah.
So I wouldn't have him. I would say the one with the best chance is Corral.
Right.
Because as much as I like the way this is played out, that Sam Darnold's going to get a chance.
Right.
I think by the time we get to November-ish, I don't know if he's going to be the guy.
Yeah.
And Corral will probably have a chance to come in and show what he can do.
This is one thing where I know maybe my thought adjusting here, and this is where just because I had Corral as my number 1 quarterback doesn't mean he gets ranked in front of Pickett starting this year for the reasons you just said. Like, I know Corral's my number 1 guy for the draft. I made him number 1 in my rankings. Right. But that's about a little bit of what we think he's going to be 2 and 3 years down the road in the future. This list is right now.
Yeah.
So that's where Pickett has a little leg up on those guys. Pickett, we know, is a little more ready right now.
Do you think he's better than Trubisky right now? Think he'll beat him out?
Yes, in my heart of hearts,
do?
I do. I think he will beat him out.
Okay.
I think that it'll be a pretty good competition, but I think ultimately he's the 20th pick. He's there at Pitt. He's pro ready. I think he would. I think he'll have to mess it up in the preseason for him not to be the guy.
You think he starts out a little bit ahead?
I do.
Before they even throw a pass together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have
said the other way.
You would have gone Trubisky?
I mean, had they taken him at 8 instead of 20, it just feels so much different that it's the back half of the first round to
I
me.
hear you.
And I don't think Trubisky's going to be a top 10 quarterback, maybe even a top 15 quarterback.
Right.
I think he's going to be decent. I think he's going to be pretty
I don't disagree
good,
with that.
And I don't know if Pickett beats that out right away.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, listen, Trubisky's got talent. There's no doubt. He's a good athlete. He does have a strong arm. There's no question. Hey, the things we need to see from Trubisky, and I think he's grown, and we saw it in the preseason in Buffalo last year. It was in the pocket, dicing people up, doing that stuff. Was not his bread and butter in Chicago, where you go, man, that wasn't the best decision, or you go, oh, that throw was a little off target and all that. So that's where Pickett is really good.
Yeah.
And that's where I think that will be interesting. But, is Pickett's overall arm explosiveness on Mitchell Trubisky's level? No, Trubisky's got a more explosive arm. Is he going to be able to run like Trubisky? And Pickett's a good athlete, but no, he's not going to be able to run like Trubisky. Trubisky's a phenomenal athlete.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one to see play out.
Tomas Pena,
yes,
are one of our regulars. He's saying honestly none. Can we clearly say today that Pickett is already better than backups like Andy Dalton, Case Keenum, Baker Mayfield, Jimmy G? All right, well, hey, those are all valid points. Baker Mayfield ain't no backup. Let's just make sure that we know that. Yeah. He ain't no backup. All right, they might have him over to where he ends up in backupville here because there's no more seats left because Cleveland screwed him, but he's not a backup quarterback. He's still a starter in the NFL. So is Jimmy G. Now, the other ones, the Andy Dalton, Case Keenum conversations, it's a good conversation to have. There's no doubt about it.
Right.
You know, and those are the things I got to realize. Kenny Pickett has more talent than those guys. Right. Is he as good at playing like the game and going through reads and all that as them right now? Yeah, I don't know. Those are the things I got to kind of work out in my brain. But, like, once he gets some of those aspects down, he's going to pass them in a hurry.
Right.
So that's where the projection thing comes in a little bit, too. And that's where I got to balance it out and figure it out there.
I find that Pittsburgh one really interesting. Remove which one you like better, but you have a quarterback in Mitchell Trubisky who had a tough go.
Yeah.
Drafted higher than he should have been, was not in a great offense, but he piled up a lot of experience. I mean, basically a 4-year starter.
Yes.
Okay.
4-year starter in a shitty situation.
Bad situation.
Not a great offense. And
got to take that experience, get out of that bad environment for him. Go watch maybe the best player in football.
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Right.
Daboll was awfully good too.
Yes.
This could be his last chance. So, like, the sense of urgency there for him
I would think
to go seize this one.
Pretty big.
It's probably higher than Pickett, who is probably competitive as hell, but there might be a little bit of, let's just see how this rookie year goes. Okay.
Yeah, there could be. I could see it going either way. I really could. And that's one, again, I'm just saying that I think it's Pickett.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know either. Hey, our man at Caleb Beard, he says none at all, maybe Pickett. The others probably won't get a shot to prove a spot, barring an injury or a starter. Listen, again, I hear what you're saying, Caleb Beard, and you're right. But just because you don't get to prove it doesn't mean you don't get to make the top 40. That's where I'll push back a little bit. Just because you don't prove it doesn't mean you're not in the top 40 for sure. And that's what we talk about all the time. There's going to be some maybe young guys or talented guys or whatever who are going to be on the bench where I go, yeah, he's the bench here and this guy's starter, but this starter sucks and this guy's a really awesome backup and would be better if he just got to play on this team where the shitty starter is.
Right.
So that doesn't necessarily lock it in stone if you don't get to play or you are a backup.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.